What's up, guys, and welcome to an epic toy review of the Star Wars The Black Series Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing gear. Let's check out the box. As you see, my ugly mug. Wow, that glare is getting really bad. It wasn't so bad on the Sand Trooper review, but it's pretty bad right here. So I apologize if you're looking at my face and not his. But boy, what a face he's got. Great likeness of Mark Hamill. It's just the best likeness I've ever seen of Mark Hamill on an action figure is still to this day the Hoth pilot Luke, the Snowspeeder Luke. I gotta focus in on this because I don't want you guys focusing in on either the camera or my face. It's just such a shiny package. It's such a, and as you can see, matte black on here on the side. Not a big deal there. Let me, let me get that. It'll be just like Beggar's Canyon back home. As you can see, there's Luke. Very famous photo used on the vintage Luke Skywalker package. As you can see, there's that. Fabrique in Sheen, or Shine, or Sheen, or whatever, however the French pronunciation of it is. As you can see, like I mentioned in my Sand Trooper review, the orange and black, very reminiscent of the Bespin lightsaber duel, speaking of lightsabers. The blue, famous blue lightsaber of Luke and Anakin Skywalker, and a really, really nice handheld blaster. Here's the helmet, very famous helmet. As you can see, there's a hook on his belt for his lightsaber. There's his boots, flight gear, and here's the top with the logo and artwork of Luke's face. I think that's everything for the box. Reflection! Not so much anymore. Just one more little. I don't think I gave you this view. This is what it looks like through the side of the package. As you can see, some more legal mumbo jumbo, but that's not what we care about. We care about this. And by the way, when I found these at Target, again, $19.99 at Target, and Toys R Us, by the way, these were not on the pegs. They were like this. They were on the pegs at Toys R Us. And sometimes the boxes get beat up, like you can see there. Very nice looking boxes, but I would imagine you'd have to order online to ensure, if you're a mint on box collector, which I am not, as referenced by the scissors, to get pristine examples. And I believe it's starting to rain outside. Oh, by the way, I'm in Indiana, if you're new to the channel. So that's where I'm located, and that means our Targets and Toys R Us's are getting them. Walmart, not right now, for some reason. I assume they'll get them later. There's Luke. Let's free him from his cardboard prison cell. Now here he is, in all of his glory. He looks a bit depressed, if I must say so myself. Very neutral face expression, which is fine. In terms of action figures, that's usually the best figures have the neutral face expression, unless it's from a very specific scene and they get that facial sculpt dead on from that specific scene. Otherwise, it's just there's nothing in there. There's no reason to show you that. Okay, as I did with the Sand Trooper, we're going to start with weapons and accessories first. Just to build the tension, I suppose. Here's the blaster. And I believe this gun is similar to Han Solo's, but not exactly the same. I remember that from a lot of the reference books I read as a kid on Star Wars. Now, here's the really interesting thing. Our first 6-inch lightsaber. And that also sounds crass. Just sounds wretched and crass. Look at the detail on the lightsaber. It's fantastic, and I believe this is the first one to actually have the hook on the end, so we can hook that to his belt. Blade, none of that silly whatever the 3 and the 3-inch ones have. Waiting on this to focus. I think that's focused. Now how do we pull the blade out? Oh, there we go. Just a little bit of a peg there. And here's the lightsaber itself. Here's the end of it. If it'll focus. Yep, focused. They really wanted this to stay in there. Now this was the first figure they showed when they revealed that they were their plans to make 6-inch action figures, and it went over fairly well. A lot of people said a lot of good things about this series before it came out, and a lot of people were skeptical, and I think certainly they have proven themselves wrong. The moment you guys really been waiting for, the opportunity to see this figure. I'm not so sure about that neck joint. I wonder if they'll be able to a way to hide that a little bit better. Looks a little bit easier to get out of there than the Sand Trooper. He's not quite as hefty as a figure as the Sand Trooper. All right, let's check it out. We got swivel ball jointed. Come on, focus. Ball jointed head, and I believe. I don't know how that works, how that neck works. I guess it works like that. Just an extra range of motion. There it goes. That's gone. Ball-jointed elbows, or shoulders, ball-jointed shoulders, swivel and articulated elbows. There, I wanted to say elbows, and then I couldn't remember when I really needed to say it. Swivel hands, not swivel gloves like the 3 3/4 inch one. And there's also a range of movement here, up and down. I don't want to mess with that too hard right now. And then side to side on this hand. Yeah, those are pretty tight joints usually, so I don't want to mess with it right now. I'll probably mess with it off camera. We got, I believe, the ball jointed hips. Restricted by these, like they always seem to be. Of course, ball-jointed feet, which was the case on the Sand Trooper. Double hinged knees. Don't look too bad. There's a little bit of strangeness, but let's face it. It's in the end of the day, it is a toy, so it's not going to always be movie realistic. That's on both knees. Swivel boots. Up and down movement. I don't remember what that articulation is called. I apologize. Up and down movement on the feet, and ball hinge on the feet. So I think that's all the articulation there. Oh yeah, we got a ball hinged a chest. Here's the back of the figure. The hair. I was skeptical on the hair when I saw it pre-production figures. And they've definitely, once again, proved me wrong. I thought it was going to look not very good. It looks great. And really, let's face it, this is a really good likeness of Mark Hamill. In terms of, let's just do this on camera, because I think everyone's going to want to see it. Helmet slides on, nice, wow. I mean, wow. Look at, just... Can anyone say movie accurate? Or can anyone say Red 5 standing by? More like it. Alright, let's get this guy in some poses with some accessories, and you will see that on the other end of this. Man, is that lovely or what? I mean, once again, very screen accurate looking figure. I apologize for a little bit of a shake there. Hasbro A+. Look at that. Is that not cool or what? Let's just bring it out a little bit. I'll bring it in again, whatever. Just try to get that lightsaber in there. Look, just look how great that looks. Bring it down. Not really get too creative with his stance. Just kind of looks like he's sitting there. And oh, by the way, that lightsaber hooks on not only nicely, but screen accurately to the belt. Wow. Here's Luke in all his glory. Man, I mean, what else can you say? It's going to be very hard to review the rest of these figures because it's just going to be like me probably fawning over all of them, saying just how great they look. I mean, once again, like I said with the Sand Trooper, A+. You can't give it anything other than that. I mean, sure, there's a couple complaints I have, like the visible neck joint. The double joints don't look particularly good, but I mean, how can you fault Hasbro for going this far for the adult collectors? I wasn't sold on the 6-inch scale. I definitely am now. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what figures you'd like me to review. If you'd like to see my Sand Trooper review, click on the Sand Trooper. And if you'd like to see something else Star Wars related, click on the 3 3/4-inch Luke X-Wing. Until next time, guys, for Epic Toy Review, this has been David Land.